which brings me back around, which brings me back to protecting my line. So something heavy will make it where you have to use the center line control. But look at how I'm never not in the way. My feet are moving around an obstacle, and it looks like the obstacle's moving, but it's not. The weapon is staying in place. This concept is called the pendulum. It's center line control while moving. And what it looks like is like I'm doing this, but I'm not. You have to bypass this pipe to get in. What it looks like I'm doing is this, but I'm not. You have to get past me. What it looks like I'm doing is this, but I'm not, because this never stops being in the center. And as long as I understand that, I can take something that would hurt me like a pipe, and I can apply basic motions off that idea in a way to keep my center line covered and also power my footwork based on angles. But if you watch my feet, they're anything but straight. I'm always offline. I'm using the power of this to pull or to retreat me. That's what those angles and redirections are for. But this concept in motion is called pendulum. So if I work my Centerline, I'm not working muscle. I'm working the balance of that position with a pipe that gives me the ability to switch when I wield it. But what's actually happening is this, it's just moving around. Left or right, doesn't matter. That's the pendulum. All strikes can come off of it, okay? But even when I'm angling and doing a lob kick, the pendulum's still in play. I'm getting the space through an angle. So there's never not center line control, all right? So that's the basic pendulum concept. It starts at level 1, and we carry it until we're a 2-han. Never changes, it's always there. It just looks like you're doing this. So if you saw it and mimicked it, you would do this. You wouldn't do this. If I did 4 count, you might recognize this position, but if you took me out of the equation of how I'm actually doing the geometry, I'm just doing pendulum. My feet are moving to give me the space, not the weapon. Looks like this, looks like this, open, closed, open, looks like this, open, closed, open, looks like this, is this, closed, 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 closed. That's why footwork is the #1 thing you have to learn to make anything work. If you don't have footwork, you can't make any of the system work. It's just what Ray calls regurgitating, or what we would call like somebody mimicking, not actually doing the thing they're looking at, because it looks like something else, but there's never an opening. We never pull back. We don't do this. Boom, we do this. And if you notice, it never changes. My feet and my angle dictate whether my axis works or doesn't, but this is always in play. So that's pendulum. Now we're going to show you what it looks like when we apply it to the transition drills.